What's up YouTube, Capital G here, checking out the brand new Dragunity tuner monster that just got revealed. It's coming out in Cybernetic Horizon, which it actually makes a whole lot of sense that Konami is giving Dragunity a new tuner, considering we already know that Dragunity are getting a new synchro in Dragunity Knight Ascalon in the same set. Now, I personally like Ascalon a lot. I defended the card because there were a lot of people complaining, recap G, the card is level 10, I can't summon it turn 1, this is a travesty. And I was like, look man, if you're going first with Dragunity, you're not going to want to summon Ascalon turn 1 anyways, because the card's best effect by far is the fact that it can kind of like wipe your opponent's monsters clean off the board by banishing them. And if you're going first, your opponent is probably not going to have any monsters on the field unless they're playing something weird like TG, werewolf or something like that. So you're better off going with your standardized, Omega or Crystal Wing summons, because those are like more defensive cards. Omega can hit a card out of your opponent's hand, which is, it's like semi-defensive. But yeah, Ascalon's not generally a card you're going to want to summon unless you're going second. So I don't really think that Ascalon not being able to be summoned turn 1 really hurt the deck, but looks like Konami has basically answered that, because now you can summon Ascalon turn 1 and you can do it incredibly easily. So this is Dragunity Kuse. It's a level 2 Wind Dragon tuner monster, 1000 attack, 200 defense. The fact that it is 1000 is actually very important for you non-Dragunity players out there. You might not know about Card of Consonance, but Dragunity players have historically run this card because it trades their tuner monsters into the graveyard, which is where they want to be anyways, and it basically just gives them a nice little draw package. Again, you probably don't want Kuse in your hand, as you don't want any of the tuner monsters. You want them in the grave. You want to power through your deck so that you can get the Ducks and you can get the Dragon's Ravine as quick as possible. It sucks if you get Ash Blossom, but it just is what it is. Now, this card cannot be used as synchro material except for the synchro summon of a Dragunity monster, so Konami clearly wants you to keep this in-house and just summon Dragunity monsters, but it's fine. Ascalon is powerful enough to where that card can do some work when it hits the board. Effect number 1. If this card on the field is used as synchro material, you can treat this card's level as 4. This is very, very important. I'm going to read effect number 2, then I'll come back to that. While this card is equipped to a monster, you can special summon this equipped card. So basically, has the same type of effect as Dragunity Phalanx. But yeah, the fact that it treats itself as level 4 is really important, because it gives you the ability to go to Ascalon straight off of a Dragunity Ducks. All you need to do is go Dragunity Ducks, you pull Kuse out of your graveyard, you summon it off of its being equipped to Ducks, and then you go into your level 6. You don't use the effect then you go into your level 6, your Vajra or whatever, and then off of that you can then summon it, and then you have 4 plus 6, and boom, you're using the effect at that point, and you're going straight into your level 10 Dragunity Knight Ascalon. And at that point, Ascalon can actually, he can banish 3 monsters on your opponent's side of the field, because you'll have the level 6 synchro, you'll have the Ducks, and you'll have the Kuse in the graveyard. Not sure you'll want to banish everything. I'd probably want to keep the Kuse in the grave, but still, you have the potential of getting rid of 3 of your opponent's monsters, and that's pretty good. I also like the fact that, to me, this leaves the door open for Konami to probably make more level 10 Dragunity synchro monsters in the future. If they're going to make a new tuner that can make itself level 4, that means going into level 10s is not going to be hard at all. But at the same time, this guy can only be used for Dragunity synchros, so yeah, don't be surprised if they end up revealing another synchro monster in the future, or possibly even in this set. To me, I think that this card is a one-of. I don't think that there's any reason to run Atlas anymore. I think that your new, probably standard packages, your package of tuners is probably going to be 3 copies of Phalanx and 1 copy of Atlas with some Card of Consonance mixed in there, because again, you don't really want the Dragunity tuner monsters in your hand unless you're using them specifically with Dragon Ravine. But at that point, you can use Dragon Ravine can use anything in your hand, so you pretty much just want to be like discarding them to draw more cards. I think this card's pretty good because it does make the new boss monster extremely easy to summon. So you guys let me know what you think in the comment section below. And thank you guys for watching. As always, subscribe if you have not already. Turn on that notification bell for daily videos.